You'll see it going, kind of.
Okay,
Is it going?
I guess.
Hi everyone, it's Linda Sayre with Pampered Chef. I'm going to hop on and demo our new quick cooker. This is our Pampered Chef quick cooker. There's a stainless steel pot in it. It's real slim and streamlined. This is a lid. It's a pressure cooker basically. So I'm going to set that down there a sec. So I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to put it on our sear. There's a sear button on it. So we're going to turn it to sear. So it's going to be heating up. Here's the sear button, and you can see that it's on. And after about 3 minutes, this pan will be nice and hot. I'm going to dump oil and onions and bell pepper and some garlic and a little bit of salt in here, and we're going to stir it and get it going. So we've got that going. When we do the food processor, I'm going to put the onion chunks in while that's heating up, and we're going to put some bell pepper in it. And this is our Menu food processor. So all it does is it'll cut this up very finely. You'll see it turning. I missed a couple little pieces. So I've been doing Pampered Chef for 9 years this month. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This quick cooker is similar to the Instapot, and I will post the recipe in the comments so that you guys will have it later. If you have an Instapot or a competition, you guys can jump right in there and use the same recipe, I'm sure. So we're going to chunk this up. You can see how it's getting smaller. I'm going to keep going with it a little bit. So when this will start getting hot in the bottom here, I'm going to turn this around. Chop this up pretty finely, and then if you have little kids, they won't see the onions, they won't see the bell pepper, and they won't go, oh my gosh, I'm not eating this. So there's that. So we've got it chopped up pretty fine. Then this is our garlic press, and what it is, you can put the whole garlic shell and everything, the skin and everything in there. You can push it down. I'm going to put it right into this so I can dump it all together. Anyhow, see how that presses right out of there, and you just take the end, scoop it off. Skin and all will come off. This is one of the best tools. I've had this one for 9 years. It still looks like brand new, and I use it almost every day. Okay, there's another one. It called for 3 cloves of garlic. And then the last one. So when you go to clean it, there's the little tool will dig that skin out and just pop it right out of there. And when you put it in the sink to wash it, there's a little brush here that you put the end in, and it'll take all the little particles out of the little garlic press. So, all right, so we have our oil's going in. And this little measuring cup, you don't even have to look at the side of it. This is a 1/4 cup, but it has the tablespoons in it, and it's tiny. And then we have a great big one over here. This is the 4 cup. But there's a 1 cup, 2 cup, 4 cup, and they all nest inside of each other. This is a super simple meal. It's got rice in it, and it's got chicken and broccoli. Here's the recipe, and it's in our new Season's Best right here. It's super simple. There's some great recipes in here. So we're gonna get that oil hot enough, and then I'm gonna drop this stuff in, and we'll stir until we get it going here. And hear it. It gets hot pretty fast. You have to have lots of moisture in these recipes because it's the searing and the steaming that does all the work. There's a little bit on here, so I'll scrape that off in there too. So these little micro grips are perfect for using on this steamer because they're not too big and bulky on this quick cooker. So when you're using it, that's what you're going to use to lift that out of there when you need to. I'm going to use it to hold it a little bit while I'm stirring it. We're just going to brown this up a little bit, and oh, I need to add the salt too. That has a half a teaspoon of salt in it. I imagine that helps the moisture to come out of the vegetables quicker. So our next step in this is we're going to add, we got the pressed garlic in there. Once this is cooked up a little bit and it gets clear, we're going to add in the rice and the chicken and the chicken broth and the mustard. It calls for Dijon mustard. So we'll add all that stuff in a minute. Then the setting for this after I get it going is the rice setting. And then later on, we're adding in some grated cheese and some lemon juice and cream cheese. There's lots of little goodies that go in it. So I'll lift this up so you can see. There you can see inside the pot what we're doing here. This little stainless steel pot inside here goes right in your dishwasher, so there's no big problem. The ring inside of this lid, that goes in the dishwasher too. It comes off, and you need to wash it every time you use it. That way it's nice and clean, and you won't have a problem getting the pressure built up in here for your recipe. So, okay, we're gonna add the chicken. That's about a pound of chicken tenders. We're going to add the arbuto rice is what they call it. It's, let's see, it's spelled, where is it? A-R-B-O-R-I-O rice. And this makes like a creamier kind of rice. It's more like a pasta kind of thing. Then we're going to add all the chicken broth. There's 3 cups of chicken broth. We're going to stir it up. I missed a piece of chicken cut up. This is a new recipe for us too, so I'll let you know how much I like it when we get done. But that's basically what it takes. So we've got all that stuff in there, so that's pretty darn simple.
What about the lemon?
The lemon goes in at the end. Okay, so we're going to cancel this. Then we're going to turn the dial. If you want to come around here, you can see, we'll show them how we're setting it up. Can you? That would be awesome. Good job. Okay, we're going to put the lid on. And this lid goes on. And when you turn it, you can see the little lock on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to white rice, which is right there. And you just turn the little dial around. And then you push the start button. And it'll build up some pressure. You need to make sure the top of this is down, that this is up, and that's down. And then as the pressure builds, this little red button will come up. So this is far enough that when you release the steam off of it, it's not going to burn you or anything. So I'll be back for the next step. Thanks. The timer went off and I released the steam release right here. There's a little steam release going. When this button goes down enough, then there it goes. See, now I can open it, turn it again. That shows that you're not going to get burnt by it. It will release it. We pressed cancel already. And so what we've got in here, we've got all this rice and the goodies in here. Then we're adding in, this is our little measuring colander, and you can put small portions in here. This holds 2 cups of broccoli, and it holds, I'm gonna have 1 cup of cheese in there, and we'll stir it up in there. This is kind of a soft dish. You can see in there, let me scoot it back so he can show you. Whoop. My kitchen's real. I just dumped over the citrus press. But you can see that this is how this is. Now we're going to turn it back to sear. And what this is going to do, we're going to put the cream cheese in too. There's 2 ounces of cream cheese. And what this is going to do, this is going to basically cook while the lid's off, and it's going to cook from the bottom this time again, like we did when we were cooking the onion and bell pepper and garlic and stuff. But you can see, boy, it looks yummy. At the end of this is supposed to cook for 5 minutes, so we'll so it'll get, the broccoli will get nice and steamy, but it'll still be crisp and done. Risotto is a soft rice made with this rice. This arborio, A-R-B-O-R-I-O rice. I don't even know how to correctly pronounce it. But at the end of this, we're going to squeeze in 1/2 of a lemon, and then it's going to be ready to serve. So I sound like a regular Rachel Ray, right? If you want to know more about the quick cooker this month, the month of October, you can get it for 60% off, which means it's $94. You need to stir this often because you don't want it to scorch. This searing on this is really hot, so it heats up pretty darn fast. So we're going to finish that up. In a couple of minutes, I'll dish some up for us, and Fred and I will be ready to eat our dinner. So that was less than a half hour of cooking, and it's all set to go. I'll lift this. Oh, you can get in there. Good job. Okay. And so at the end, we're going to, this is our citrus press. And what this is it's got little holes in it and the press, and you put it down in there upside down, your lemon. And then when you squeeze it in, you get every single bit of juice in it. For that little 1/2 a lemon, you got a lot out of there, and it totally inverts that lemon. So it's all set to go, and we're going to have our dinner pretty quick. I'll dish it up for you, show you how it is, and I'm going to push a cancel button because I think it's kind of hot now. So we're all set to go. I'm going to dish up a plate of it for Fred, and we're going to have our dinner soon. It looks pretty good. You need to make sure on the last 5 minutes of this, when you're stirring it in the searing method, that you really pay attention to it. So there's our dinner. Thanks so much, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my quick little video. Enter.